out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Trojans' offense will take the field first. Give it to the back. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Lining up from the 34 on first down.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hand. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the first down.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
Wants to throw again. He's got his man across the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Trojans are marching down the field. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're...
Oh, he found a space on him. Touchdown, Trojans. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Penn State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look safe. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Back to pass, it's Stevens. Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 15. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit. Oh, he's got some space. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open.
Run to the right. Gets away from one. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And he got
the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Motion from the back. Try to get it to the edge. Finding open areas. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work.
And they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again. Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
Looking for a man. It's Stevens. Trying to burn this defensive back. Snags it inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Huge play. Puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. He'll pitch it. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the option play, the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. But it's basically a block from the quarterback on the defensive team.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you can see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to...
He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He breaks a tackle. He's loose at the 15. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Trojans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's going for it all. Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Wideout trying to get it in. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Goes to the option. Touchdown, Penn State! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
when you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. You can hear the roar all the way to Mount Nittany after he got in the backfield and made the play.
And they always give you something to roar about, don't you? These Penn State linebackers, I don't know where they find them, but year after year they find some of the best players in all of football.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The give to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. There he goes. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Touchdown, USC! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Stevens. Working that left side now. Turning it on. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Finds the tight end. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. They'll leave it with him.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to run for it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Whoa, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and goal. This is a designed run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets it out fast. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw again. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Trojans will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And they'll get it down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This has been a track meet running up and down the field so far, Jesse.
It's amazing for this offense, right? Score a touchdown, go try to get a rest on the sideline. It feels like you blink and you're right back on the field having to go score another one, David. It just feels like it's going to be that kind of game.
So which defense can kind of change their identity a little bit, get more aggressive? You're giving up yards and touchdowns anyways. Who can get aggressive and maybe create a turnover?
Here comes the offense on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Stevens. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. Going to swing it on second down. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. A third down try for the offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Dances away to buy time. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on first down. Flicks it out of the air. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the shotgun, the inside give. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, it's Stevens. Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're field goal over Alabama. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you could tell the QB was going there the whole time, right? Quickly get the football, throw it to the left, get it to your running back, in some space, but the defense was ready for it. They were sitting on it, came up and made the play for no gain.
The Trojans will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Complete in the middle. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Trojans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Keeps looking downfield. And he's still trying to get away, and he will not. Oh, what a terrible play. Where did he think he was going? The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Lincoln. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. Finds space on the right. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
At the 24-yard line. Offense facing 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Still looking on the move. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. This offense has it with really good field position. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Man, talk about playing complementary football. You get the sudden change, you get the turnover, and now you turn it into points immediately. Nice job by the defense forcing it, the offense taking advantage and putting points on the board.
42, USC, 28.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lincoln. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Lawrence. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last.
He'll take a shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking. Something's a little bit off, and I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Bears the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Illegal touchdown.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Great place to start for this offense. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly complete. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. The corners are walked up tight. To the air on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Trojans!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Lincoln. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to go deep. Got a man in the middle. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
The bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. This time he's got it. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeps it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Snap it to the back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the Big Five.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Makes a man miss. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. The Trojans headed quickly to the line. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Finds his man open. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jess.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right on the money. Quick step and go. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chugging and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he's forced out of bounds and missed his opportunity to get rid of the football. A huge loss forced on the play. And the Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got an open man. There he goes. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. First and 10 from the 31. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And despite this point being relatively meaningless, I suppose it could carry value for some. So the extra point is good, but it is of little consequence.